Welcome to Fascia Yoga. My name's Erin Doty and I will be your guide today. Today's fascia class is a restorative yoga nidra class. So we will need a bolster, a blanket, and a yoga mat. If you'd like some blocks for props to support the body, you're welcome to have those as well. We'll work into a fascia yoga class and then conclude our experience with a yoga nidra meditation for anxiety. Thanks for being here. Let's go ahead and meet on the mat together. If you don't have a yoga bolster, you can use 2 firm bed pillows, or you can use a couch cushion. Firm folded blanket could work as well. We're going to work all directions of the spine first. We will need 2 tennis balls as well. 2 tennis balls. So we'll plug those into low back and upper back for a moment. This is a shorter practice for today, and so you can carve this out easily into your practice schedule. Let's start with the bolster at the legs, and we'll drape the legs over the bolster. Go ahead and kick out the heels to the corners of the mat, reach up nice and tall, and then roll on down. Bring the pillow prop underneath your head. You're always welcome to place blocks underneath the feet if they don't match the earth, or you can just have them hang out. Place your hands on your belly, heels of hands on hips, shoulders away from ears, and then close your eyes and rest the eyes back. We'll take several inhales here, gently circling the ankles one way, and breathing out when you're ready, same direction of circles. And then breathing in and out slowly, reverse the circles of the ankles. Make the chin towards the chest gently as you inhale. Exhale, gently press the head into the mat. Pause and breathe. On your next exhale, release the tuck of the chin. Elongate through the back body and just shimmy the hips. We're just shifting the pelvic plane up and down rather. Kind of nourishing that low back space. And then place your feet on the bolster here. You can move the bolster away if you'd like and fan the knees towards one side. Place the tennis ball above the belt line, avoiding the spine, and then fan the knees the other direction. Same thing, above the belt line, avoiding the spine. Then we'll pause here with the bolster underneath our feet, maybe widening the feet even more. Palms continue to rest on the belly. And just start to breathe in and notice the rhythm of your nervous system. Do you feel a sense of contentment? Do you notice any energy that's kicking up or beginning to expand into your awareness? Are you aware of any holding or grippiness anywhere in the body? Gently fan the knees to the left a little bit and then the right as you breathe, and just noticing what's here now so that we can come into a greater state of alignment and groundedness. Fan the knees, remove the tennis balls one at a time. And then we'll move the bolster out of the way, pressing over towards our side and then coming on up. Let's come to our side bodies here. The bolster will be at the left hip and just drawing the legs towards the side body. You can stack the legs. You can even put a blanket in between the knees if that's helpful, or you can use your blanket as a pillow prop on the bolster. It's up to you. Big tall spine as you breathe in. Exhale, draw the ribs now, gentle twist towards the bolster. Place your hands on either side of the bolster. Gently reach the head opposite the hips, settle the shoulders, and then take your time to fold now over the big pillow prop. And we'll gently rest our head onto the bolster or the blanket. And closing the eyes, the shoulders will rest away from the ears. Let's take a few more breaths here, noticing receiving the prop, melting into it as you breathe. One more breath here. Spread all 10 toes, press into the hands, inhale. And as you exhale, hinge back up, long arms, walk your hands about midway through the pillow prop, and then gently turn your gentle twist towards the bolster and then reach up through the heart and gaze. Shoulders relax to hips. Bring the head down towards the heart. And then we'll slowly walk the hands up. Let's take it to the other side. Bolster now at the opposite hip. We'll bring the blanket between the legs as an option here. If you need a little bit of support, you can always bring the blanket on top of the bolster. Big breath in, tall spine, and as you exhale, twist the ribs, deep belly twist. Ribs start to float towards the bolster, and then sandwiching the bolster with the palms, bright palms on the earth. As you exhale, hinge from the hips rather than curve through the upper back, keeping the spine nice and long and stretching and lengthening onto the prop from this position. Then turning the head to rest the head, soften the shoulders to the hips, and we'll pause here for a few breaths. Notice the animation of your ribs, front, side, and back. Fully releasing into the props. 2 more breaths. Spread all 10 fingers and toes. Inhale, exhale. Long spine as you hinge from the hips. Pause for a moment with that gentle twist through the deep belly. Lengthen through the spine. Lift the heart and gaze, shoulders to the hips. Gently take the head towards the heart. Excellent. And then inhale, long spine. Come up all the way to a seated position. We have 2 more bolster positions to open up into. Bring the bolster to the other side. You can place the pillow prop either on top of the bolster, or if you navigate tender knees, you can place the blanket behind the knees here, like so, and then fold back onto them, onto the blanket prop. Either position, necks of feet are long, knees are wide. Nestle your pillow prop between your legs, lift up nice and tall, and then we'll slowly walk the hands out, creating length through the deep belly, the heart, and hinging forward to pillow the prop, or pillow the head rather, with the prop. You can turn your head to one side if you like. Your arms can rest on the earth or at the top of the prop. Let's take 2 more breaths here. Noticing breathing into the space between the ribs and the low back. And then when you're ready on these next 2 breaths, turning the gaze the opposite direction. Spread all fingers and toes. Draw the gaze towards your pillow prop. Press down as you inhale. Exhale, walk the hands back up. Beautiful. Once more, we'll return to our back bodies. At this point in the practice, you're welcome to remain on the back body or on the pillow prop for meditation. Or at any time you can remove this pillow prop. Let's work with rolling down and coming off the prop if you choose to do that. So we know what to do here. Rock the sits bones left and right, widen the feet, take hold of the bolster at the back of the pelvis, slowly drape the back body over the pillow prop. You can use again that blanket or a pillow to ensure that the neck is nice and long. Bring the feet closer to the buttocks and widen the feet. And then in this position, we'll rest the hands up. Just take a breath here. Now, if you'd like to, at one point in our meditation, at any point rather, in the meditation, to come off the pillow prop and lay on your back body with a blanket under your head, you would do so as releasing the knees towards the right, anchoring with the elbow. Press on up. Shift your blanket or your pillow prop up. You can place your blanket at the top of the head. Other option is to draw your bolster down towards the knees. I'll cue you at that point in practice if you'd like to move towards the full back body experience. If not, you're welcome to remain on your bolster. I would just encourage you to stay in the position of choice that you wish for the full extent of Yoga Nidra past the cue to move into a supine full back body on earth. So coming into that back body position, your heart, back of heart draped over the bolster as we just did. And I'll come to a seated position to guide you in meditation. So again, back body resting over the bolster to start. Yoga Nidra helps release excess cortisol. And excess cortisol can disrupt the hippocampus, causing depression and anxiety. So we're going to diffuse some of this anxiety with the Yoga Nidra. Notice your breath here as you rest on your back body. Resting the eyes back. Encourage a bigger, deeper breath, and then exhale out the mouth. Bringing your attention to your front body, breathing in and out of the nostrils, allow the breath to elevate and rise. Gently pause. And when you're ready, exhale fully, allowing the body to receive into the props, to rest into the mat. On your next big in-breath, expand the breath, gentle pause at the top. And as you exhale, say within or aloud, I surrender. And surrendering to your breath and to your practice here to deepen relaxation, breathing slowly in and out. Allow yourself to tune in. Allow yourself to be fluid. Resting here now, feel your heels on the earth, making contact with the earth, the mat. And just notice awareness as you breathe into right heel, right foot, right leg, right hip. Take a big breath in. And as you breathe into the right hip, exhale and travel your attention all the way back towards your right heel. Feel heaviness on the full right lower limb. Now breathing in, notice left hip, left leg, and left heel. Breathing into the weight of the left heel. Ascend your awareness from left heel back into left hip. From the left hip, take a big breath in and rest your attention into your left heel. Breathing into left leg and hip and attention into the left heel. Big breath in into both heels and ascend awareness equally up the left and the right legs to settle your attention in the left hip and the right hip. Breathing into both hips together. Breathing into low back. Releasing any anxiety, unraveling anxiety from the pelvis and the deep belly. Notice the breath internally massage the fascia, the muscles, and the tissues as you breathe into the back body. Breathe into the right side of the low back. As you deepen your breath, notice expanding awareness from right low back into right ribs. Right ribs to right armpit. Awareness in the right shoulder. And breathing into the full right arm. Noticing all fingers on the right hand. Big breath in from the right hand, journey through the arm into the heart space. Exhale and fully relax. From the heart space, descend your attention into the left low back. Breathing into left low back, left ribs, left armpit, left shoulder, and the full length of the left arm. Breathing into the fingers on the left hand, and then awareness into the left hand through the arm and back into the heart. Attention in the heart space as you bring your awareness into the neck. Big breath in, exhale out the mouth. Then attention at the face, at the skull, front of the head. Softening the facial mask, letting the eyes rest back. Take a moment to breathe into the left and the right sides of the upper body. Left and right sides of the whole upper body. Attention in the front of the face. Attention in the front of the face as you relax your awareness to the back of the head. Noticing the left side of the skull and the right side. Breathing into the skull front, sides, and back. Resting the eyes back even further as you exhale, full body breath, saying within or aloud, I relax here now. Staying connected to your breath, envision a screen. Notice the screen of your mind, and for a few seconds at a time, connect with each one of these images, moving effortlessly from one image to the next. Breathing into a light pale blue color. Looking out the window on this screen, notice snowfall, a snowy day. A baby laughing. Visualize a baby laughing. The radiance of a sunflower. A radiant sunflower. Observing yourself smiling. Observing your own smile. And breathing into the color purple. The color purple. And allow yourself to feel held. Feel held by your breath, by the earth, and receive every cell relaxing and renewing. Breathing in and out as you rest in this halo of peaceful presence. And staying connected with your breath. Begin to notice the space within. And saying aloud, as you breathe or within, I relax fully here now. 3 times on each exhale for the next 3 breath cycles. I relax fully here now. If you'd like to slowly animate the body and come off the bolster to remain on your back body, you are welcome to for the next few moments. I encourage you to stay where you're at if you're comfortable and allow yourself space to open deeper into Yoga Nidra. Either resting on the bolster prop or the earth will work with the mantra, peace begins with me. Palms resting towards the sky, thumb and index come together for peace. Thumb and third finger come together for begins. Thumb and fourth finger with. And thumb and fifth finger me. Continuing to resonate in that mantra for a few moments here. Peace begins with me. Alternating through each finger to thumb with each word. Peace begins with me. Begin to deepen your breath, wiggling your fingers and your toes. Maybe turning the head to the left and to the right. Subtly animating the ankles and the wrists. And taking your time to offer your knees towards your chest for a tender embrace. Rolling to the right side to pause here for a full breath in and out to receive that mantra once more. Peace begins with me. And then slowly press up to seated. We'll close class together in Sukhasana, easy pose. Elevating through the spine, lifting from the heart with the thumbs. Honor the chin towards the heart. And say that mantra one more time within. Peace begins with me. If it calls to you, offer your thumbs to third eye in recognition of that high compass within, guiding us to deep peace. Thumbs to lips for peaceful expression to ourselves and shared with all beings. And thumbs to heart for grounded, trusting, loving presence. Namaste. Thank you for this opportunity to practice together. I thank you for our time, your ability and willingness to receive deep healing and balance for anxiety and relaxation. Peace begins with me. Don't forget your mantra as you journey into the rest of your week. Thank you for our time together, and we'll see you again. Take care.